When attaching your squat strap, you have your same shapes, obviously going through the channel. You're attaching properly, making sure you're not halfway in or even there. Make sure all the way through. Attach that strap, finding the same space on the other side. Don't really need to be the same space, but I like things symmetrical. Make sure it's hooked on properly, going through your channel. You don't want the bands wrapped around like this. You want to make sure make sure everything's flowing properly. So now if I want to do a regular squat, these things are designed to be clear. So when you put it down, it doesn't sit on there. It's flat. It's got rubber shoes with the actual tread of a tennis shoe, which is a herringbone, so that it doesn't slide on slippery floors. That's how far I went with the design. So now, if you wanted to do your squat and you want to get deep, whatever shortness you want to go to is the deeper squat. So now I'm starting way down here. You see how deep a squat I can start that at? But if you take these and you adjust, if you wanted it to be a 90-degree squat, if you can't bend down all the way, or your doctor says not to do it, or if you feel it's not appropriate for your level of fitness, or you have an injury or anything like that, you can adjust exactly where that squat is going to be. So now I can squat and come 90 degrees and do whatever length or adjustment you need. There's also other applications here. This squat strap becomes an incredible rotation tool. Now I'm in my workout. I always wanted to be able to do rope climbing at home, which I never had before. And then I realized, hey, check this out. With the squat strap, I can actually do rope climbing. A rope climber would pull straight up and down like this. But if you just change your direction, you can actually do that same motion with the squat strap. And you can repeat the whole motion with one arm, a little more force, step away for more force, as long as you're not coming 7 feet away. So now we're talking about sports and life. Is the RipFit good for core stability, core movements? Watch this one fact alone to show you simply how potent this is for sports-specific movements. When you are training from a horizontal plane, when you're sprinting and stopping and sprinting the other way, all those momentum forces are replicated exactly this way. The horizontal force is increasing as you go into it, and to come back, it's the exact opposite of momentum. So the training is impeccable for sports specific. So now whatever cut I want to make, whether it's forward, angled, I can do 360 degrees of any type of sled movement that is known to mankind. But this is the key to the core. Listen closely, because when you have the strap up here, all of a sudden, your core movements and all your taking off ability and power in a cut, say you're stopping and you're cutting the other way, you're always starting with the core. So this is simulating exactly the movement that you want on the field, but to a maximum contraction where you normally do not get that motion in any other type of free weight training. There's no way you can do it. So now I can go to the furthest part of my turn and I can increase that core stability alone. All of that for punching, for any sports movement, no matter which angle you want. If you want 22 degrees, rotational movements, for example, any kind of thrust, if you're doing MMA type movements where you want to flip the shoulder, have a guy flipping over to whatever force you need, there's a million different things, and you should check it out in all of our other videos. I'm not going to go through them all because it would take me forever. But this strap ends up being the most comfortable, most potent, sports-specific tool known to mankind.